Hi there, it's Kevin with RogueDeckBuilder.com here with the final match. I'm going to start doing these for the Rogues Alley / playing on a budget whenever I enter a league. I play 4 games for Gathering Magic, then the 5th I'm going to do on my channel. So this was for God-Pharaoh's Gift. We are 4-0 at the moment. You can go check out all of the gameplay and the deck tech over at GatheringMagic.com, or I'll have the YouTube channel and the video linked in the description and the annotations. So anywho, this is a God-Pharaoh's Gift deck. Let's just check out the list real quickly. This is using Marionette Masters, the win con. Go ahead and check out Gathering Magic for the full detailed deck tech, but the win con is with Marionette Master and God-Pharaoh's Gift, bringing it back to either 4-4 or 7-7, and then either sacrificing the tokens with Westville Abbey, or just then casting cards like Walking Ballista, or just any other card when your artifacts die. It just does a lot of damage. Plus, Marionette Master is one of the best things to recur with God-Pharaoh's Gift because it comes in as a 7-7. There's not a lot of creatures that are on par with Marionette Master. So anyway, let's just get back to the game. This is a keepable hand. Yeah, it's keepable because we can go get, the Trophy Mage can go get the good old Gate to the Afterlife. So this isn't the best hand. We are running a low land count. I believe we have 22 or 23 lands in the deck, and we also are pretty mana intensive because we are planning on getting up to 6 mana for the Westville Abbey. So hands like this are fine. You typically don't care about a black source in your opening hand. It's something you don't necessarily ever cast. I've cast some Marionette Masters, but it's not needed. So this, with 2 Rivulets in here too, this is also a pretty powerful hand to start self-milling. We have the Trophy Mage to tutor up what we need. So anyway, I thought we were on the draw. Maybe not. Yeah, weird. What in the world is going on? Our opponent just skips. I thought I was on. I have to relook at that. Oh well. We'll go with the Spire Bluff Canal and then pass the turn. And my opponent just F6 their turn. They just gave me a free mulligan and a free play. I really thought, okay, I really thought it had me like choose to mulligan first or not. Weird. So here we could cast the Walking Ballista. I think we're going up against green-white ramp. They run the Oasis in here. So we'll just run out the Walking Ballista. A lot of times I don't like to do this because I like to cast the Walking Ballista after I know that I have a target, or not a target, like a Gate to the Afterlife, so then I can self-mill. Plus it's a good card later on just to cast for 0 and then you loot. Again, for a detailed gameplay and deck text where this comes in handy, definitely go watch the deck tech. All right, so we're going to go the Rivulet here. I think the best thing to do is just run out the Trophy Mage. And we'll get a Gate. And my opponent missed land drops, maybe kept a 0 land hand, and that's what was up. So this is just a victory because... Oh no, he did play another land with the Oasis. Geez, I'm all over the place here. But my opponent's so far behind. Even if they put out like an enchantment on their land, I think that they're... Yeah, this is green-white ramp. This is a tough match, but it's beatable. We have a lot of negates and things like that in the sideboard. Another Trophy Mage can go get another Gate, which might be ideal over a Champion of Wits. Now, I think what we want to do here is just play the Gate. Because that allows us... No, next turn we can do that. We're going to play a Champion. Draw 2 and discard 2. Might actually get rid of the Trophy Mage here. Not quite sure. We'll get rid of a Mountain and a Minister of Inquiries. No, we'll get rid of a Mountain and a Rivulet. We don't need the lands now. because we have everything we need. We'll draw another land in time. So I think we'll do it. I'll do a trophy mage and a mountain, I think. We don't need that second trophy mage. And we'll go Minister of Inquiries. Attack in for 3. Get our opponent down to a 15. And then next turn we do have the Gate to the Afterlife with a combo here. The thing is, I can shoot down my own Champion of Wits if I want to really get to where I need to be. Thraben Inspector comes out, gets a chump blocker for the turn, but might just sack the clue. Yep, to try to find a land. Or did they play a land? No, okay, so now they got the... All right, so we're in really good shape here. Throw out the Westville Abbey. And then throw out the Gate. And we're going to go for it. Do I want to go for it? I think so, because the Walking Ballista can... Yeah. Throw the God-Pharaoh's Gift away. And we miss. So we only have 1, 2, 3 in the graveyard. We'll mill ourselves. Oh, geez. There we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're getting there. So maybe it was a little bit early for me to do that, but I wanted to go for it to see if we could hit. We didn't, though. So my opponent has an opening here for like a Fumigate, but I mean we've pretty much stalled the Fumigate. I've got another mill next turn, which should find what we need, and then we have the Marionette Master for basically lethal at that point. All right, it's going to cast out on my Gate. So that is okay, other than Gates like they need to save that for God-Pharaoh's Gift. But now I've got a lot of draw still. Another Minister of Inquiries. We'll just start off with another champion. Try to find some relevant cards. We'll throw away... I don't think I need this other Minister of Inquiries, or maybe the... I want the Cathartic Reunion. I don't want to... This other land is not necessary. And again, I don't think I need the Ministry of Inquiries. So... It doesn't matter. I think we're throwing everything away to Cathartic Reunion. To try to dig for another. So now we definitely have the cards we need. Let's expand this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll play the Aether Hub. Geez, still didn't find what I needed here. And I think I will mill myself. Finds another Walking Bliss. Okay, that's getting closer to where we need to be. And now we can hard cast a God-Pharaoh's Gift. See if my opponent's got a Fumigate. A lot of Marionette Masters left. A lot of... Gift of Paradise. Okay. Going to give a little bit of a... And a Spring. I could actually lose next turn. To, let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it'll just be a World Breaker that comes out at this point. Another Mountain. So we can just cast back a... I could go for a Champion of the Wits and hopefully draw into what I need, but I can also get back this Champion of Wits. So I think that's the better way to go. Just eternalize this one. That should draw us in what we need. Thing is, I don't even think an Ulamog really threatens us too much because we can one-turn combo. And get rid of this. And get rid of the Champion of Wits. I think it's just the other card to get rid of. And instead of milling myself, geez, I'm down at 26 and only found one God-Pharaoh's Gift. And we actually tutored for it. We'll go ahead and attack with everything. I'm going to block a Champion of the Wits and take 3. Sure. All right, let's see what happens. Linvala is a real problem next turn. Can't believe my opponent's still in this by messing up on turn number 1 and missing land drops. But ideally, what we want is we want the God-Pharaoh's Gift out to find, or the Gate to the Afterlife to find the God-Pharaoh's Gift, and then get the Marionette Master. We have most of our pieces. I mean, we've gone through half our deck. Only found one gate which we tutored for, which is way below average. So 6 mana for Descend Upon the Sinful. Not that big of a deal. Our opponent does have Delirium, so it finds the 4/4. Still don't find what we need. We'll swamp it here. Jeez, crazy. And we'll cast another one. Oops, I messed up there with the... Wow. Wow. Okay, so we'll just get rid of a Minister of Inquiries and a island. I can cast a Minister with my Rivulet. I'll get rid of a island and a swamp. And we'll pay a life here for an Inquiry. Still have not found the other gate. And we are in jeopardy of him finding a desert to get rid of our entire graveyard, which is horrible at this point. We do have the Trophy Mage next turn, though, to combo off. I do want to find one more Walking Ballista as well. And we only have one more in the deck. He's going to go for a Mind to try to draw some cards. Huh. Gonna keep up a cast out is what my opponent's trying to do. Ay, ay, ay. Well, let's go to attacks. Get my opponent down to a 9. Then we'll go Trophy Mage. Find a gate to the afterlife. And cast it. Now, we'll respond to a cast out, is how it will work. Okay, so my opponent didn't use it. So that's I think the holding the mana up was definitely for a cast out. We'll play another Westville. I think the more mana, the better for this Walking Ballista. I'm not going to do it right now because I think that my opponent's going to try to respond. All I need to do is 2 damage. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's 5 that I can do with the Ballista. Yeah, there's definitely a cast out, so it's not going to allow me to get... We have 5 damage. We need to get our opponent down 1 more damage, so... It's so stupid. I think I'm just going to play a regular Champion of Wits. Get rid of 2 Neonates, I think. We'll get rid of a Glint Nest Crane. And keep this as is. So again, we're trying to react to the cast out that I know is in my opponent's hand. Nothing I can do there. All right, so my opponent does draw some cards. I don't know, I might have played this really terrible. I need to start playing quicker because we're down to 13 minutes. So World Breaker looks like it's coming out here and will destroy one of my... Okay. So now he's going to have to use a cast out here. And now we won the game. Jeez, took long enough. And we can win by a number of ways. Just walking Ballista for 6 actually wins the game. Or just doing this. Is the quickest way to do it. Okay. Finally! That was much tougher than it needed to be here. I don't bring in like Glory Bringers. They're pointless. Or Dispatch. The only thing you bring is Negate versus this matchup. This is a tough matchup. And luckily we're up a game, so we have 2 games to try to just steal a game. And anything could happen. We did beat this match in the other 4. We played this one other time. I guess it's like the new flavor of the week. So this, usually I cut like a Trophy Mage and Glintnut Cranes for this particular matchup, because you want to still be able to loot and have things that can kill themselves. Like Glintnut Cranes are not necessary in this one, and 2 Trophy Mages I think are the weak link. Even though you saw it, we do need the Gates of Afterlife, but a lot of times we can actually win by just out-aggroing our opponent at the early stage, and then just a big walking Ballista later on. Well, now we're in the exact same opposite end of the spectrum. We'll keep a 1-lander just because of Neonate. And put the Cathartic Green on the bottom because we do want to land. I mean, that's kind of iffy, but I want to try to draw into a land. We have a bunch of draws to get there with the Neonate. And we have the God-Pharaoh's Gift and the Marionette Master in hand, which is fine. There's another Negate. So next turn we will kill the Neonate to try to draw a card. So like I said, odds were in our favor to draw another land. We need 2 lands, though, to begin with. So the Cathartic Green was okay. But I didn't want to go down to 5 with this deck. All we need is 2 lands, and then this hand is golden. If I draw a land, we'll put out a Walking Ballista, most likely. Okay, so we'll just end up attacking in with the Neonate. And if we end up missing, like, I can draw a Minister and another Neonate for this. I mean, we have a lot of outs. So they're at 7 right there, and then 22 lands. So we have 29, so it's more than half of our deck is going to find us what we need. So we'll go ahead and discard the Marionette Master, I think is the card we want to try to hit a land. And we did hit a land. And so now I can keep up a Negate. I'm not going to run out a Walking Ballista. My opponent will actually cycle the Cast Out. The thing I do have to worry about is the deserts. The deserts are something that are very, very tough. Because they exile my graveyard. All right, perfect. So this allows for a Champion of Wits. We actually drew our way out of it. It's funny, we drew both our swamps. And this one we will get rid of. Ooh, I kind of want to get rid of a land now, like but we're going to get rid of God-Pharaoh's Gift, and I think just the Walking Ballista. Well, I'm hitting land drops. Do I need this other one for any? Is there any card that costs double in this deck? No, I think I get rid of the hub. Well, this is just too good. So now we're good on lands. My opponent does get I don't get to negate something here, which is tough. I need to negate the Hour of Promise. That is the card that has to be negated. So there's Cathartic Green, which is nice because that allows me to get rid of... no, that doesn't allow me to do anything. Well, I can try to find an island. This one I will get rid of the Walking Ballista. And a Westville Abbey, I think. And I do find a mountain. All right, gets me closer where I need to be, though. Unfortunately, our negate is down. And we have a ways to go. So this Hour of Promise here is going to be brutal if my opponent has it. Yeah, okay, I messed up. GG. I can't beat this. Well, I can start hard casting Marionette Masters. This gives my opponent 2. Yeah, that was my bad. Doesn't have it! He doesn't play it! Wow, never mind, I'm fine. I think we go Pilgrim's Eye here and hold a negate. And let's see, I have 1, 2, 3 in the graveyard. I want to get my opponent down low. So if my opponent doesn't block, okay, perfect. So that's fine to put it in the graveyard. Wishing I would have held up in the gate, though, but Cathartic Union I think was worthwhile going for to try to find another source. Possibly not. And this one can get negated. Surprised the zombie didn't come in there. Another Pilgrim's Eye. I think gate's the better one here. I do have to worry about, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 in the graveyard. So Pilgrim's Eye is just better to go grab another land and then hold up another negate. But I'm in pretty bad shape, to be honest. Ulamog is almost out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, is it? We're negating whatever comes out here. I mean, I could try to keep a Castaway. Actually, can't deal with that. Regal Caracal out of nowhere, huh? Well, I can cast a Marionette Master. There still is a cast out. Spire Bluff is kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm just going to end up losing this one. I think I'm going to go +1 counters just so I can block everything that comes my way. Possibly that's wrong. And this will get out a cast out if there is one. And we're not going to attack him with anything. Just hope my opponent has, I don't know what, another Regal Caracal in hand. Jeez. Another Hour of Promise. Trips on the Hour of Promise. All right, well, there's a Walking Ballista. That's actually pretty powerful because it can get us where we want to be. Or we could go Champion. I think that we just go Gate. And I want a Walking Ballista for 2 because it gets us... But I am worried about that. Yeah, I'm just going to Walking Ballista on 1. I'm going to give my opponent 1 more turn. We can do 8 damage right now. So we can hold up the negate for something. Ulamog is just deadly here. But we'll have the 6 in the graveyard through the Pilgrim's Eye. Cycling that early cast out makes me believe there's a second one in hand. Looks like it's going to be a, World Breaker. And he's going to take my Spire buff. Most likely go get an Ulamog, but unless he's got now has the cast out in hand, we should be good. Oblivion Sower. Okay. So we are going to shoot myself. So that we can activate this gate. Okay. And we have the Walking Ballista for next turn, so we win. Oh, my opponent actually could have survived by attacking you with those cats. But now it doesn't matter. Is there anything they can do for 1? I don't think so. As there's game with the Marionette Master combo. So we go 5-0 with this deck. There you see it. 8 treasures and 80 points. I kind of muffed that up too. I need to get better. The one thing though that I would change is put Collective Brutalities in the sideboard. I think Collective Brutality is much better than maybe Dispel. Negate's just more versatile. Let's just look at the deck list really quick. Maybe for a Glorybringer. Like, these are tough. I haven't had a big problem with Aethershire Harvester, but it's really good versus the red deck. Dispossess is good versus the Torrential Gearhulk decks. I also like putting a One of Lost Legacy, because for that particular matchup, you just get rid of one of their win cons, and then it's tough for them to actually win the game. So there's a lot of options in the sideboard. Negates are usually really good to try to shut down them trying to kill. Like, Dispel's really good against a Braid too. It's tough to dedicate. Glorybringers might not be needed, because a lot of the matchups where Glorybringer's good against, you're pretty favorable to begin with, like Energy, for example. So I think the 3 Glorybringers should come out for 2 Collective Brutalities and 1 Lost Legacy is how I'd build it. But, I mean, Lost Legacy is tough to get out on time, though, with just 2 Swamps and 4 Aether Hubs. But a lot of times it's still worth it. So, anyway, 5-0 is not shabby, though. I mean, you can go watch the Playing on a Budget or Rogues Alley over at Gathering Magic. I'll have them on the annotations on the screen, as well as in the description to go check that list out. And yeah, just be sure to subscribe to them. A lot of people, I get complaints all the time. Kevin, you don't do gameplay anymore. Kevin, you don't do gameplay. I miss your gameplay, Kevin. I do one every week. Every week, weekly, over at Gathering Magic. That's just where a lot of, I'd rather get paid to do gameplay than, just throw it on my channel. And I actually enjoy doing like Market Monday and just kind of the community issue type things more on my free time than I do playing. I'm sure I'll get back in the swing of actually playing Magic. I do have a lot of upcoming projects and things like that. Revamping the website. I do need a website manager, a community manager. So I know people have applied for it in the past, but we need to revamp the website. And as soon as that's up, we'll get authors and other Rogue deck builders brewing decks for roguedeckbuilder.com once the website's revamped. Anyway, go check out those videos. Kevin with roguedeckbuilder.com. Thanks for watching.